Hello, interwebs. My name is Mr. Digital Cipher, and I am sharing with you my very first YouTube video, and it is on WazHack. If you're watching this video, it's because you've played this game, and you enjoy watching other people play this game, I'd assume. Most of you know the basics and details of it, so I will go ahead and just jump in, and we'll see how this runs out. I'm using an old, over-the-year gamer mic I've had since the vanilla days of World of Warcraft, so I apologize for the audio. We'll see how it goes in post, see if maybe it's time for an upgrade. So, with that in hand, I would like to go and start playing. Lately, I have been completely enthralled with playing the Thief character. I think that if done correctly and with the right loot drops, you get a very solid potential for a good run. They can spellcast, they can melee, they can use range when possible. I have a theory that, and this might just be fictional in my own mind, but I have a theory that depending on your alignment, depends on the loot dropped. So I never mess with that hardly at all. But I will mess around with the stats just because there's some things that I don't think are necessary, like charisma. You can bypass that with a ring or an amulet or possibly just talents, like commerce. You can bypass the benefits from being well-loved and liked and good-looking. So with that entailed, this is generally how I make the last few runs. I always set it up this way just to give me the most round and well-balanced, I guess you could say, ability to tackle WazHack. With that said, I have never beat this game. I've seen people say that they have, but I've never seen video proof of it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But I've never seen it happen. I haven't really looked that hard either. I'm waiting to see the few video YouTubers that I play. See if they can complete it or I complete it. I'm rambling, so we're going to move on. This is my first Let's Play, so I'm going to change the name to something a little egotistical. And we'll go Cypher the Unseen. Even though I'm a guy, we will let this lady be use my moniker. And we will enter the dungeons of WazHack and see what happens. We all know how it goes. The thief comes with a spellbook of sleep and a couple of talents for backstabbing and a nice little baby spider monkey that will steal weapons from enemies when lucky and then eventually stab them, which is nice. I'm going to rename it. I was going to do something a little cheesy that I saw another YouTuber do where he named it after one of his favorite YouTubers. I was going to do something like Ocean of Sage for Indie Ocean and Sage, a couple other Let's Players that do WazHack videos. But it's Christmas morning, and I'm bored, so I'm messing around with YouTube videos. So let's do something festive, like Kringle. I like that. It's probably spelled wrong, but old Saint Nick, Kris Kringle. We'll go with that. So we have a baby spider monkey named Kringle, and we will continue. I feel like I am not quite used to the whole Let's Play. I feel like I'm trying to fill in dead air with rambling. Fair enough. We will get used to it. So nothing much off that guy, just some XP. Should have sent in the baby monkey, or sorry, should have sent Kringle in to get some XP off of him before me. But apparently it looks like he is liking his name and not feeling very festive and going after the spider, going after the lichen. Lichen, some people say. I just completely misspoke because apparently the English language is failing me today. Not usually this bad at linguistics, but today just seems to be kind of off. So, we are barely even started and have found nothing exciting. I usually hope to find like a bow and arrow set or a spell book in the first couple of levels, but so far nothing good. a little bit of gold. Unlike a couple of other Let's Players that I see, some people are adherent. They worry about their encumbrance. I am a hoarder. I will collect just about everything until I can no longer move, in the hopes of finding a Midas bag or selling it at an emporium. That doesn't always happen, but that's why I'd rather not have to backtrack and pick up stuff to try and afford a wand or a scroll. Ooh, a spellbook. Alright, let's pick this up. Let's read this, see what happens. Looks like it's a good chance. Ooh, magic mapping. Completely, almost, utterly useless. But it does help me find where some traps are at. And if we look up in the corner, there's an emporium at the end of this, and 2 mob spawner doors, which I find fun, because with the thief, generally you can walk by them without triggering them, which is nice. So, after complaining a little bit, the universe says, hey, let's give you some more stuff to work with in another spellbook. Reading this one slightly slower, so probably won't be able to comprehend it. Oh, protection. That's kind of a mysterious one, because it does up your AC, but it doesn't always say if it's consistent. So right now I'm at armor 1 because basically I'm wearing cloth and it's mostly cursed +0 stuff. So we'll cast this and see. It says feel protected. So I have +3. I'm not 100% certain if it'll always be +3 armor. Might depend on your skill, but I'll take it at this point, because if we go over to our inventory, curse +0, +0, +0, +0, cursed fail. Nothing to write home about. I think that is almost always the situation with the thief. Spider monkey. Sorry, I keep forgetting I named him already. We're gonna let Kringle attack, and I become hungry, so we'll eat some sewer rat meat, and maybe pick up some lichen gill or just a violet gem, and we'll see what we can sell here at Abdul Malik's Emporium. And we'll chat with the Emporium guy. We'll sell off some junk we've picked up. I don't have anything, since it's not even past the first 200 feet. I will wait on using any of the scrolls to identify stuff. I'll wait to pick up some more potentially better items. So in this aspect, I will sell just about everything off to him just to get a head start on the gold I'll need later for blessings and identifies. I will keep these 2 spellbooks for now, even though they generally are heavy, and I'm only running around with a 10 strength, I think. But I will get rid of the Book of Sleep, because I've kind of gotten past it. I don't like using it anymore. Generally, you can cast Sleep and knock a guy out, but as soon as you hit it, it pops back up. Not nearly as good as Wizard Lock. Wizard Lock is probably the coolest spell this game could have ever had. And in that aspect, I'll sell off the rest of the stuff and stop vamping, and move on with our Let's Play. I think I've cleared off most of this level, so we'll head down. Pick up some boots and a sword. Oh, a curved sword probably is a scimitar. I don't really think that I want to swap over right now. Yeah, I've got no abilities in swords and just a little bit in knives, because I really haven't had to attack much. But we will give it to our monkey. So in later time, when he gets bigger, he will pick up and use that if it's worthwhile, if it's not cursed or crude, or anything like that. He will end up using it, which will probably help him survive and help us survive along the roads. Stabbing a little sewer rat there. Keep always thinking of killing Splinter from Ninja Turtles when I stab those guys. Don't know why. Probably just me. Another spell book. We'll read that while it's safe. Our spider monkey dipped down a hole, so who knows if he'll come back. And we learn levitation. Not particularly useful. I've seen multiple YouTubers or Let's Players that pick that up and go, you know, it might save me, but by the time they remember we even have it, we're normally dead. So, as far as talents go with my thief friends, I normally go with silence, magic precision, first aid, and commerce. seems to be a nice balance. Silence allows me to sneak up on guys a little bit sooner to stab them. Magic Precision works with any spells that I get, depending on the run. First Aid is always a good call, no matter what run you're on, what character. Just helps. It helps balances out the need for food and commerce. Recently, most of the, for I don't know what year or so now that this game's been out, most people just skipped over it. But lately, I've been feeling really greedy. I like my money, so I've been using it. So this being the first level up, we'll take Silence and move on. Hopefully, we can survive with these large kobolds swinging at me. I know that earlier I said we're gonna die. Try Magenta Potion? Nope. Alright. Well, and that's WazHack for you. It's just the luck of the draw. I know earlier I'd said that most of the time you can sneak pie the mob spawning doors. This time, not so much. And I just really had nothing going for me in there. I know that I asked Indie Ocean once when I first started watching his videos to identify his possessions just to see if there was anything in there. So I'd be amiss if I did not do the same thing. So with that in mind, let's see what happened. A pair of low boots. Don't think they do anything. I know jungle boots and do speed. Elvish boots give you stealth. Nothing much there. Excuse me. Uncursed Neg 2 suit of leather, so I'm glad I didn't equip that right away. Some worthless glass. Nothing that would have saved me on all on that. So with that in mind, I believe that we will go back and try another video. I'm going to pause here though and make that a part 2, and maybe get my head together and make better commentary. We'll upload this one and see how it goes. Thank you for watching. I will get the hang of this and stop, rambling so much in the next video. And if you like, please hit like and subscribe. Share it with your friends, or make fun of it with your friends. Whatever makes you feel happy at this point. But thank you very much. I am Cypher, and we will see you next time.